Thanks for joining me this morning. I'm out here on my balcony. It's a little noisy, but not so bad. And I gotta tell you, this is a good place for me right now because I got some breaking medical news, and that would be that my knees are all out of it. The knees are giving out, and I had to find a new way to live around here. I've been working hard all my life, and I'm gonna have to figure out some other way forward. But I'm gonna keep on with the podcast because it's something important to me. And like I said, hold on a second. Close this door. The shit that's going down over there, where you guys are at, is what's driving me freaking crazy. Now, I done put out there a long time ago about all the stuff there is to be found and all the stuff that they're hiding. Now, if you've been at all looking at the Epstein records, the Epstein files, then you already know there are thousands of allegations made against Donald Trump. And it's just coming out now. Individuals that were involved with Donald Trump in his pageant days, where they're coming out and they're telling the truth about the whole pageant thing. And I explained that to my watchers a long time ago. That the pageant were just a front. The pageants were just a front for Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein to recruit girls from all over the world. And these girls came and they tried out for Miss America, Miss Teen USA, all that stuff. And they were poor. They came from poor, a lot of them came from poor families. And this is where Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump colluded together to get girls from these pageants who didn't necessarily pass the cut, or they scammed on them, told them they didn't pass the cut, but the real cut was to go to Jeffrey Epstein's island. See, and that is where Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump together colluded also with the help of Ghislaine Maxwell to get girls to go to the island so that they could do videos of these girls having sexual relations with individuals who are high up in government or whatever. Hey, what's up, Bert? From Japan. All right, I was born in Japan. Naha, Okinawa. All right, so nevertheless, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Nevertheless, it's all coming out now. There's some dude from the modeling, from the pageants coming out now, letting his information out and telling the truth. So, but I told you guys a long time ago about how this all went, right? Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump were good friends. In the 90s, they used to hang out over in New York, talked about this, talked about that, and colluded together to find ways to get girls to take them to Jeffrey Epstein's island for them to be used, to be videotaped with these famous people that they could all blackmail. They could used by other governments. And it's all coming out right now. This is shit I told you guys like 5, 6 months ago. Telling you, go back to my shorts, go back into my old podcasts, and you will see this is stuff that I discussed a long time ago. The thing that is really getting like crunch time right now is that the elections are going to be taking place, and many swing states are going to be put in positions where their outcomes will affect whether Donald Trump and the Republicans keep the House and the Senate or not. So, like I said, I'm a Republican, but I call on all of my Republican colleagues that have been backing Donald Trump's shit for now to take the L. Take the L, jump back. Um, all right, thanks, Lawrence. I actually have another mic, but I didn't want to bring it out because I'm on the balcony. So, but the thing is, because of the election, if Donald Trump does not steal the election, then he will be a lame duck president, and they will have to continue with the investigation that has been yeah going on, yeah, right, but there ain't been no investigation going on. All they've done is redacted a shitload of the files, and you guys are only seeing what they're letting you see. They've redacted files of uh, not just victims, but the people who were taking advantage of them, the people who were being blackmailed, the people who were filmed. And that, my friends, is where Donald Trump is keeping everything hidden because he wants to be able to use this leverage, because he likes leverage, on these people with a lot of money. Now, who might these people be? I don't know. People from the Ellison family, maybe. People that are in other governments. Maybe they don't want certain things to come out. It's a serious, serious charge. And Donald Trump needs to be brought to the mat about this shit. How can Americans just paint over what Donald Trump has already done to all these girls? Now, him and his friend Jeffrey Epstein and Paola Zampoli and Jean-Luc Brunel and John Casablancas, all these dudes sat there and did bad shit to these women when they were little girls, when they were 13, 14 years old. Now, if you take a 13, 14-year-old girl to an island and she doesn't know how to get off that island, it's not like she can grow wings and just fly away and go home. It's not like she can click her heels and say, take me back home. No. And that is where you guys are missing the point. If indeed these girls were on that island, then as they were on that island, then they were fucking there as victims. Because nobody who's 14 years old is going to the island without some adult manipulation. And that adult was Donald Trump or Jeffrey Epstein or John Casablancas or Paolo Zampoli or Jean-Luc Brunel. And when they got to the island, it was all about doing some bad stuff. That's right. Hello, thank you, Conyo. Thank you, Lorenz. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, doesn't cost anything. So, but all of this information is coming out now again. So this is stuff that I've already told you guys. If you've looked into my old podcasts, I already talked to you guys about this stuff. Now, what's coming up now for Americans is that certain people are going to be start to get arrested. There's going to be protesters that were protesting before. They're going to be getting arrested. There's going to be podcasters that are uh, supposed to be left wing, possibly Antifa. They're going to be getting arrested. There's going to be people who disagree with the government that will be getting arrested. There will be political figures getting arrested at some point. At some point, because the Trump administration is trying to quash all opposition to what he's trying to do. And what he's going to be trying to do is steal the midterms, either through some sort of cheating with the computer programs or whatever, or he's going to try to enact martial law. And if he enacts martial law, that is not going to be good. Um, I'm just going to throw this out there right now, and that is that he's been treating JD Vance really, really bad in the last few weeks. So I'm going to say that if there is some sort of a breakout over there in the administrations with the cabinet and somebody willing to back a 25th Amendment push by JD Vance, yeah, that could happen. I don't see it happening because I think that Donald Trump's got too many of his cronies still backing him. But the thing is, it's time. He's out of there. I mean, you look what he did over at the G7. It was disgusting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that Georgia Maloney, and I said this before, I'm pretty sure that Georgia Maloney would just like to have 5 minutes in a room with this fool. Just 5 minutes in a room. You know what I'm saying? In a padded room, just let her go in there and lock her in there, and then push him in there and lock him in there, and then just let her go off. I'm pretty sure she will beat his ass for the stupid shit that he's been saying and doing and putting her name in his mouth. I'm pretty sure she whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? I would. I would. If I was a world leader and this dude's doing all the shit that he's been doing, talking about the Italians begged her and shit, or she begged him. Oh, come on, man, get off the bullshit. Old boy smells like farts and looks like got so much orange shit on him. It's pitiful. Look at his hand, man. Look at his hand. If you guys see his hand, it's all covered with makeup, man. For real. This is not some dude that's healthy. He's not walking around healthy. All right. I'm not walking around healthy either. My knee is on ash. I'm out of there. I am out of there, fool. All right. So, but you guys got to deal with Donald Trump, and that means okay. I'm gonna give it to you. Price of gas is going down now, but it ain't gonna stay that way. It ain't gonna stay that way. And besides that, Israel already blew up the freaking ceasefire. So they're going back to square one now. And Israel is not going to let Donald Trump have his way. So, therefore, what are you going to do? What is the next move, JD? Because I say JD because fucking Donald Trump blames it all on JD. Donald Trump blames it all on JD Vance. He's killing JD's fucking possibility for a future political career. I love it. I love it. So, but the thing is we got to get the orange orangutan out of office. That is the thing. And for all of my friends and family in America that may or may not have participated in the No Kings rally, I suggest that you guys all get to writing emails and sending them out to your congressmen, to your senators, and just let it rip, man, for real. Because Donald Trump is not helping the United States. He's not helping the citizens of the United States. He's put us in a position to give up $300 billion to rebuild some shit that he went over there and bombed. So, not a good deal. Not a good deal at all. So, as far as what's going to happen in the future, you guys are you guys are on ice over there. You guys are on ice over there, and ice is going to be on you. I don't know how you're going to get through it, but I know everywhere in the world. That means in Japan. Did you see how the Japanese Prime Minister is trying to stay away from Trump at the G7? Hey, she did not want to have to go near him. She did not want to have to go near him. Hey, this dude always says some stupid shit. What does he say when he walks in? He walks in 30 minutes late or 45 minutes late and he's like, I'm the boss. Yeah, fucking stupid ass. Hey, they are all laughing at this dude behind his back. They're all laughing at this dude behind his back. Just like at the Obama library the other day. Now, listen, you already know when a dude is professional and does his job and maybe makes hard decisions, whatever, and then he's out of office, you know, at least the other presidents still respect the dude. Now, like I said, I'm a Republican. So, but I got to give Obama his card. He didn't fuck no stupid. He didn't fuck up a bunch of shit when he was president. We all still had our allies and shit. And freaking, so Trump was probably jealous because every living president, Republican and Democrat, was there at the opening of the Obama library. Yeah. No, I didn't forget that Obamacare stuff. The fact is, yeah, Obamacare will ride for a little while. That's one of the things that's helping out Americans. But here in Germany, I got freaking insurance like a mother trucker. I'm good. So, but nevertheless, presidents do shit, get shit done. Get some don't get nothing done. Some do a bunch of bad shit, like Trump. And Trump is not out of office yet. But when he is out of office, I foresee a little jail cell time. A little jail time for him. Because this man is not just bent the wheels of justice, he has broke the freaking axle off and pulled the freaking it's bad. It's bad, bad, bad. And his DOJ attorneys are calling out themselves. Judges are calling out DOJ attorneys for violating ethics and rules. And I mean, at what point are they going to say they're just trying to do some illegal shit? That's what they're doing. They're trying to do some illegal shit. That little deal that he tried to cut, that Todd Blanche tried to cut for Donald Trump for not investigating him for the rest of his life or his taxes or his family also in this. Come on, that's so fucking criminal. It's pitiful. So, and how can you guys, as Americans, just accept that shit? This guy is above the law over here, so yeah, no, that doesn't work like that. So Donald Trump's going to be going to jail at some point, or he's going to have a medical episode. Who knows what? But nevertheless, we need to get some straight talk from the people who are coming into office, and Donald Trump needs to be that lame duck president. And as far as leaders from around the world talking about Italy, Japan, Ukraine, um, Great Britain, Spain, all of them. Just keep Trump at arm's length. Try not to talk up to him. And yeah, try to deal with the agencies as much as possible. But wait. All nations just wait, wait, wait. Because at some point, it's all going to come to an end. unless he starts some stupid shit and calls out, enacts martial law. If he enacts martial law in America, then the other nations aren't going to be able to help at all. So, and I don't see 25th Amendment coming. Either way, we have to move forward and we have to think about what's important for Americans. All right. I wish you guys a wonderful day wherever you're at. Today, my son is having his confirmation, his Catholic confirmation. So, uh, congratulations to him. Rocco, I love you. And for all you guys in America, I wish you guys a great day wherever you're at and take care of yourself. Be sure to let your family know that you love them. And I'm Matt Fox. This is Totally Out of Control News. Thanks, and I'll see you again.